Hello friends, my name is Dipen and today we are going to talk about a very important topic in the ophthalmology that is known as pterygium. So pterygium is a disorder of bulbar conjunctiva. What is the definition of pterygium? Pterygium is a triangular fibrovascular growth of subconjunctival tissue over the cornea destroying the Bowman's layer and superficial stroma. Pterygium is most commonly due to UV light exposure, dust and humidity. What are the types of pterygium? Pterygium is most commonly two types, progressive type and regressive type. Pterygium anatomically divided into most commonly three structures. The first one is head, which is situated over the cornea, neck, which is situated over the limbus, and base, which is situated over the sclera and canthus. Pterygium is most commonly identified by its clinical signs. So first clinical sign of pterygium is the triangular fibrovascular growth that is seen over the cornea. The second clinical sign is Stoker's line. Stoker's line is the deposition of iron pigment in front of the apex of the pterygium. And the third clinical sign is known as loss of vision due to growth of pterygium over the cornea and occlude the cornea in its pupillary margin. Now the next part is the treatment of pterygium. Treatment of pterygium is most commonly done by surgical excision, but there is very high chance of recurrence. To prevent recurrence, we most commonly use two types of antimetabolites, that is known as mitomycin C and 5-fluorouracil. Most commonly autografting is done, and graft is most commonly harvested from the same eye, usually superficially. Sutures or fibrin glue or autologous serum is most commonly used to fix the graft. There is one important associated differential disorder with pterygium that is known as pseudopterygium. So we will discuss about the differential feature between the pterygium and pseudopterygium. So the first differentiated feature is through etiology. Through etiology, pterygium is a degenerative process while pseudopterygium is an inflammatory process. So pterygium is a painless condition while pseudopterygium is a painful condition. Age-wise, pterygium is most commonly occur in elderly while pseudopterygium can occur in any age. Through sight, pterygium is most commonly situated at the palpebral fissure while pseudopterygium can occur at any site. Through its stages, pterygium can be progressive, regressive or stationary while pseudopterygium is only stationary type. There is one test known as probe test. In probe test, we have to pass the probe through the pterygium. So in pterygium we cannot pass the probe, but while in pseudopterygium we can pass the probe through its neck. This is all the differentiating feature between the pterygium and pseudopterygium. So this concludes our discussion about the pterygium. So if you like this video, then hit on the like button, comment on this video, share this video and subscribe to this channel to get regularly notified. Thank you.